Yes, everyone create a new project. Today we'll discuss about the Django forms. Okay. Everyone do create a new project. Okay, I have tried the HTML form. So I shared a project. I have shared my project in the group. I have tried that one. I have practiced. Yes, guys. Have practiced. Yes, at least tell yes or no. So see, whenever you practice, only you'll get those things. Otherwise, just by listening to the class, you will not get. Okay. You have to practice. You have to apply your logics. Oops. So first activate. For that, go back. So install the Django here itself to install the Django. So it will take some time. So create a new project and new application. Okay. Then go back. Mm, then Django icon admin start project. What is the project name? ID form. A form project. Space dot. Okay, should not forget space dot. You know why you have to use space dot. And after that, Q Python space minute.py. Then start app. You can give the app name. I'll take my app. Okay, I'll take my app. And here no need to give any space and dot. Okay, it's get created. Now open the Visual Studio Code. It will open the Visual Studio Code. Now, okay. First thing what you do, you have to go to your settings. Inside the settings, you have to register that application. So this is the first and foremost thing you have to do. Okay. Then take my app. Okay. Now create one templates folder, static folder, URLs, everything inside your application. Okay. So I create one folder for templates. Then create one more folder for static. Static is not required. I will not take, but I'll create URLs. I'll take one URLs dot your Python file. So now I created one template set for this. You have to add the path. So how to add the path? Go to your form project. So inside the form project, go to settings. So import OS. After that, here templates underscore. What is app name? My app underscore DIRS is equals to OS dot path dot sign off OS dot path dot join off base dir comma. So first you have to give the first you have to get the path of your application, then you have to get the path of that templates, right? So my app, then after that inside the string take templates. Okay. Now copy this one and register that name inside your templates engine. Okay. Now after that, mm, so okay, now I'm done with my templates folder. So then you have to take urls.py. Why? Why? Because I created one specific URLs. So what you have to do? Here also you have to do settings, right? Some settings. Django dot URLs, from Django dot URLs you have to import path. Import path. Then you have to take one variable name called URL patterns. Okay. Now after this, go to your urls.py that is present inside your project. Again here you have to include that path. Just import the include function. So with help of that include function, you can add all your specific URLs to your generic URLs. Okay. So I'll take my app slash comma. So what you need to take? You have to take include function, include of inside the string. You have to take first the app name, my app that dot urls. Okay. So after that, again go to your urls.py. Here you have to give the app name, that is app underscore name is equals to, what's the name? My app. Okay. See, these are the settings you have to do before writing any code. You have to do all these things. Of course, one more static is there, but here I will not use any CSS properties, right? Or I will not use any image content here. So that's why I will not use any static files. Okay. So if you want to use any static files also, you have to do all those settings. Okay, before writing any code. Okay, guys, are getting? So many people have joined? Only 11. Yeah. So already all these things you know. Okay. See, till last class what we have seen? We have seen HTML form. Okay. We have seen HTML form, how to create HTML form and how to pass the data to a server side and how to store the data inside the database. And also we have seen how to perform a CRUD operation. Okay. Creating the data, reading the data from the database and updating the data and also deleting the data. Okay. By using HTML form. Yes or no? Yes. And also we have seen what is get method, what is post method, why we need action attribute, why we need that method attribute, and what is use of the name attribute and what is use of the value attribute. So I have used almost all the attributes, okay, over there, which are the important attributes in the form tag. I have used all the attributes. Guys, am I audible? Yeah, fine. Okay, now what is this Django form? What is this Django form? I'm see frequently I'm mentioning this word, right? Django form, model form, HTML form. Of course, you know HTML form. By using form tag, you can create a HTML form. Then what is this Django form? What is the specialty about Django form then? Yes. See, to create any fields, guys, you have to take input field, you have to take input tag and label tag. Yes or no? You have to take input tag, label tag, and you have to mention the attribute, HTML attributes, and everything you have to mention. Yes or no? Yes. So here, if you use the Django form, okay, if you go with the Django form, you no need to write you no need to make use of those input tags. Okay. No need to make use of input tags. Why? Because by using this Django form, you can directly create a form inside your a browser in the front end. Are you getting? So by using Django form, what you can do? You can just like your HTML form, you can create a fields. Okay, like for use field for username, password, email, first name, last name, for gender, for radio button. If you want to radio button, you can create the radio button checkbox. So everything you can create by using the Django form. Here, no need to write your HTML code. Are you guys getting what is Django form? Are you guys getting? So we'll see how to create by making use of Django form, how you can create a form tag. I mean how to create a form inside your browser. Okay, and of course you know models concept, right? How to create a columns, how to create a columns and rows inside the table. Okay, yes or no? So can someone tell me how to create a table by using ORM or by using models? So if you know that one, I can easily relate the topic to my Django forms. That's why. So already you know, but I'm asking how to do that. Hmm? Yes, guys. Suppose I want to create a username field. I want to create one column for username. Yeah, name. For name, email, phone number, I want to create one separate column. How you can create a columns in the table by using models? Someone tell me. Huh? Already you know all those fields. I shown in my starting of the models concept. I shown, right, how to create a table by using ORM. Yes. Hmm? Tell me. Don't know seriously. Yes, guys. How to create a tables? Now I want to create one username field. How you can create? Huh? I forgot or what? Yeah, we'll create a class. Okay. Then I, I know you are not practicing, guys. That's why you're not able to answer this question. So how to create a table in the Django? How to create a table? So to create a table, what you need to do? You have to make use of models.py Python file. Yes. So how to create a table? So take class and take some name, and I'll take customer as my table name. Customer. So here you have to inherit one class called model class. Yes. Models.model. That model is present inside your model. So you have to derive that model class to your customer class. So after that, some variables will be there. Yeah. So now we have to take some variables. So that variable name itself is a column name. That's it. So how to create a field? So you have to make use of models. That model you have to make use of. Then inside this models, you will be having some fields will be there. Okay. For name, usually what will take a char field. Yes or no? For char field, you have to mention the max length 30. Yes. Okay. Like that for email, I'll take models dot email field, email field. And for phone number, that is models dot positive big integer. Okay, then for customer, what will be there? Salary will be there. Salary is equals to models dot. I'll take integer field. Then what you can create? I will take department which department yes belongs to. I will take models dot char field only. I will take. And then name, email, phone number, salary. Then what will be there? Okay, that's fine. So have taken name, email, phone number, salary, and department. See, this is how you can create each and every column, right? By using models dot char field, models dot email field. We have already some three different fields are there. You have to make use those fields. Yes or no? So after that, if you give the make migration and migrate command, what will happen? It will create the table inside your database. Yes or no? So this way you can create a table, right? Added some existing fields is there. You have to make use of those fields. Hello, guys. So why I'm explaining one thing because there are similarities between your this models concept with your Django form. That's why I'm taken that example, that topic. Okay. Now in same way. Now I want to create a HTML form inside your templates so that so for name you have to take some input from the browser. For email also you have to take some input. You have to create one field basically by using form tag. For phone also you have to create. For salary department you have to take inputs from the user only, right? Okay. In that case, what we usually will do, we'll take the HTML form. But here, in case of Django, you no need to take SQL form. Okay, actually, there is no need to take. If you want to take, you can take. But we have something called Django form. Is there? What is that? Django form. Okay, by using the Django form, we can create. We can create this all the fields. What are the fields that is required to send the that are required to take the data from the user and to send to the models concept models. So for that purpose, we already one pre-defined forms is there. Okay, pre-defined forms is there. That's why whenever go with the framework, no, so everything is pre-defined one. You have to make use of those classes, modules, whatever it may be, library functions, whatever it may be. You have to make use in your while you are writing your code. That's it. Okay. Now my next question is how to create a Django form. Then how to create a Django form. So for that you need to follow some steps. Okay. Just like we have seen some around 22, 23 fields, right? For models concept. Yes or no, to store the image, you have to take image field. To get the date, you have to take date field like that. Like that, we have some fields is there. Okay, we have something called fields is there. So we have to use those fields. Okay, we'll see one by one. So now what I will do, so this is my application. Okay, what is this? My app is a my application. Form project is a my project. Actually, my project configuration folder it is. Now inside my app, what I will do, I'll create one Python file. Okay, I'll create one Python file with the name form forms.py. What is that? Forms.py Python file. Okay, you have to create that Python file. Why? Because it's not mandatory for every application. Okay, so that's why they have not defined this one in earlier. So if whenever you want that Django form model form, you have to create one form with a name called forms.py. Okay, so after creating the forms.py, the first and foremost thing is, what is the first and foremost thing you need to do is, you have to import one class called, you have to import one module called form. From where you have to import? From Django you have to import. Already inside this Django that form is there. You have to import that form. Okay. From Django import forms. It's not showing. Okay. From Django you have to import the form. After that, okay, are you guys getting? So see, just like your models, you have to create a class. So I have created one class, right? Customer models.model. Then I have taken some fields. Just like that, you have to create a one class. So I'll take class. I have taken the class. Then I'll take customer form. Okay, I'll take customer form. So it's a form, right? So cust form I'll take. Then here you have to import. See, just like in case of models, you have taken models.model, right? Here also you have to take forms.form. Something called form is there. Okay, same guys. If you know the models concept, no, what are the fields is there? Here also it is similar to your models concept only. Okay, but this is for front end, that is for your database. That's the difference. So in case of models, what you need to do? You have to import models.model. Okay, already models they have imported here module. So you have to import the that class model class to your user defined class. But in case of forms.py, what you need to do? You have to import the form. Okay. Now, same way, see for models, I have taken the five fields, right? So here also you have to take the five fields. Okay. I'll take name is equals to, see here, forms. Forms dot. See here also you will be having something called care field. Those kind of things is there. Okay. Care field is there. Then for email, forms dot. We'll check whether email field is there. Yeah, it's there. Email field is there. Then phone number. For phone number, you can directly take the integer field only. Okay, we don't have anything called positive big integer. Hmm. Okay, we'll check whether it is there or not. No, it's not there. Then positive big integer. Integer field is there. Yeah. So I'll take integer field. Okay, then I'll take sal equals to false dot. What guys? For salary also it is integer field, right? We'll see image field of file field and later we'll see. Okay, whenever we dealing with the media files, we'll see that one later. And then after that, what is there? Hmm. Salary, okay, department, right? Sounds not for department. I'll take care field only. What is that? I'll take care field. Okay. So are you getting? Are you getting guys? See, it's similar to your models concept only, guys. But some more extra things is there. I'll tell that one later. But if you compare your models and forms, almost all are similar only, right? See, you compare your models with your forms, Django form. So this is how you can create a fields. Okay. Yes or no? Here I have taken the models, you have taken the form. Why? Because I want to create a Django form, but here I want to create a table. That's why you have to inherit the models. See, almost all the fields are same only. Yes, but here you have to inherit the models.model. Here you have to take the forms.form. Okay. Now do one thing. Okay. Go to your views. So this how say I've created a form. Okay. I've created a Django form for these models. For these models, what I will do? whatever the fields is there, I've taken all these fields in my form. Okay, in my forms.py. Now go to your views. In views only you will be writing all the business logic, right? So go to views. So just import this form, not entire form. You just import that class. What is that class? That is cust form, right? Customer form. So where that's present, that's my app dot forms, my app dot forms import it import of customer form. First import that customer form, and now you know how to create a view. Okay, how to create a view by taking def. So this is for customer, right? I'll take customer view. Okay, for customer view, first you have to take the request argument. After that, I'll take render function, return render of request, comma. So first I want to create one HTML file, right? So I will create HTML file, but I will not create any form. Okay, but I will not take any input tag, label tag. I will not take anything. Why? Because for input, for each and every see, obviously you have to take 5 input tags, right? Yes or no? Why? Because here 5 fields is there, so you have to take 5 input tags. But I will not take any input tags. Why? Because for those input tags I am taking my Django form. Okay, so what I will do, go to your templates and create one HTML file. I'll take a register HTML page. Register dot HTML file I will take. HTML file I will take. So then create one HTML form. Then here take form tag, but you don't take any input tags. Okay, don't take any input tags. Okay. So whenever it is a post method, what you need to do? You have to apply the CSRF token. You have to give the CSRF token to secure your data. CSRF underscore token. So after that, okay, okay, just take CSRF token, but don't take any label tag, input tag, nothing. Don't take anything. Okay. No need to write all those entire code. Why? Because for that purpose you have created a Django form. Then go to your views. Okay, let me close all these things. We know we don't want all these files. We don't want models. So I have not uploaded any make migration or migrate. Okay, still. So I'll do that later. So now go to views and take that HTML file. Okay, what is that HTML file? Reg dot html. What is that? Reg dot html file. Give comma. And now what you need to do is, see here cust form is what, guys? Here customer form is what? It is a class. Yes or no? It's a class, right? Customer class, right? Okay, now do one thing, create one object for this customer form inside your views. So what I will do, I'll create one object for that customer form. How to create an object? So I'll take form. So form is my object name. How to create an object, guys? So you have to take class name. So you have to call that field. So you have to call that class. So I'm same thing I'm doing here. So I'm calling this customer form. So what it will happen to create some duplicate address. The duplicate address will be stored inside the one variable called form. That variable itself we call it as an object. Okay. Now after that, what I will do, I will send this form. Okay, whatever the data, whatever the object that it has created, I'll send this object to my HTML file by using context, by using the third argument inside the render function. Okay. Now I'll take form here as a key. Then here I'll pass the form as a variable, as an object. Okay. Are you guys getting? So now I'm sending this object to my HTML file. Okay, it is just like a variable, guys, just like a variable, or it's an object for the class called customer form. So after that, go to your register.html and you know how to render that variable. So by using variable tag, now I'll render form. Are you guys getting what I have done? I've created an object for that class and I'm sending that object to my HTML page. That's it. Okay. Yes. Now go to your URLs. I'll create one URL for this view. Go to your URLs. So by taking path function, I already imported a path function. So I'll take what is that? I'll take register only. I'll take register reg. I'll take reg only. So okay, first you have to import the views here to this URLs page. So from where you have to import from dot means application only. That particular application, or I'll take my app only. Otherwise you'll get confused. From my app import views And because inside that views only that particular view is there. Okay. So here views dot customer view, comma, give the naming what is that mapping name. Name is first. I'll give reg only. Then give comma outside the parenthesis. Sorry, yeah, parenthesis. So now I created the path. Now here I'm getting the shell here. Okay. So first exit. Okay, no, it's not activated. I activated, right? Open the command prompt. It's activated only. Close this one. Okay. Now run the server. Python space manage.py run server. Okay. Server is running. Go here and give. First you have to give my app dash. After that, what you have to give? You have to give reg. Okay. Reg slash. See here, am I getting that email field, name field, phone number field, salary field, department field as it is? So did I taken any input tags or label tag to display like this? Did I taken any input tags, guys? No. So this is your actually Django form. So you have to create one object of that form, Django form. You have to send that object to your HTML page, and that inside that variable, inside that object, everything, every field will be there. Okay. If you inspect this one, it's similar to your HTML form only. Go to inspect. See here again body tag. So inside the body tag, form tag is there again inside the form tag. See label tag, input tag, label tag, input tag. They have taken type email, name email. See they itself, Django itself has given the name attribute. Name is equals to name, ID is equals to ID underscore name, ID underscore email, ID underscore phone number, and it has by default it is take all the fields as a required field only. You have to give all the names. See how nicely it has taken. Did I taken this? Did I write and did I written this code? Yes. No, right. And also see for CSR of token what it has taken. For CSR of token, see it is taking one input field. Hmm. So if you use the Django form, no need to write that entire code. Okay, if you know these fields, and also we can give the ID, name, everything we can give. Okay, we'll see that one later. First, are you getting this one? How to create a Django form, guys? So am I getting Django form here? So close this one. Yes. So we have so many fields is there, just like your models concept. Here also we have so many fields is there for date, for radio button, for checkboxes, for each and everything. We have so many fields is there. Okay, we'll see one by one. But I'm showing one example. Okay, how to write your code when you take the Django form. See how nicely I'm getting. No need to write any input tags inside your form tag. Just I've taken the form tag. Just I've taken the form tag. Inside the form tag, I'm just rendering this variable. That's it. Okay, when you render that variable, what will happen? So whatever the fields you have taken inside your forms.py Python file, all those fields will be will be taken inside of an object. That object will render inside of your HTML page. So when you render that a Python object, Python form, sorry, it is Python variable, right? Form is a Python variable. When you render that Python variable inside your form, what will happen? It will show all the fields in your browser. Okay. So first let me, guys, will you try or shall I give the notes from starting? Why? Because Django form, model form are important. Even model form is even much easier. Okay. So it entirely reduce the lines of code. No need to write uh, large codes here. Okay. So shall I give the notes? I want to try. So just I've created one object and I'm passing that object. That's it here in the views. Yes, guys. What we will do? We'll try. Okay. Give a try. I will give the notes later. Okay. And also I will show what are the fields is there, and I'll show each and everything. Okay. And how to see here I'm not getting placeholder, right? Here I'm not getting placeholder, so how to add the placeholder? So I'll show all those things later. Hmm? First do this one. So first you need to create one forms.py Python file inside your application. So we have to create at the application level. Okay. So inside this you can create all the fields. Actually in the forms.py Python file only we'll write all your validations and all. Actually we'll not use HTML form guys to send the data. Actually, either we use Django form or we will use model form. Okay. Do this one and later we'll see what are the fields is there in the forms. Then how to take radio button, how to give the how to create a drop down also you can create. Check boxes, everything we can do. Can you store this data? Yeah, we can store. I will show that later. Okay. First, we'll see what are the fields is there. We can store. Okay, we can store. We'll see that one later. First, we'll see what are the fields is there inside the Django form. First, do this one. Here also we can perform the CRUD operation. And by using this Django form only, I will show the validators, image fields, media image fields means this one only. What is image field, right? So how to store the images inside your database. And in the model forms also we can see the popular validators. We will see the foreign. Okay. Sir, one doubt, it may silly, but okay, that's fine. We'll see. Sir, one doubt, it may be silly, but I am not getting what is use of the Django, sir. Only for handling database. You are asking entire Django. Hmm? Yes. See, we can establish a connection between front end, back end, and database, right? And shown by using SQL form, we are sending the data from front end to back end and storing the all the data in the back end. And also, you can create login page, logout page, registration page. Yes, if you apply the CSS properties for your HTML page, it looks like a very nice web application. So, what is use of first tell me what is Django then? Hmm? So, to create a web application, the web application of both front end, back end, and database. So, we are seeing all those things. Yes, Guru. Yeah, then. So, we are not only dealing with the database, but earlier we have seen the templates also Django DTL language. Actually, we are not using the database here. Okay. We can also what I can say, we can also data, and also we can give so who access each page. Okay, there are so many things is that to learn in the framework. Okay, like validators, authentication, authorization, then permissions. Hmm. So it's a framework. So without using any framework, hmm, which one use more model or form? Hmm? What is your question, Narasimha? Unmute and speak, guys. I can easily get what you are trying to say. See here, model is nothing but a don't compare with the forms and models. Okay, models is a Python file. Okay, Python file to create a table inside the database. But what about this forms.py? It's a Python file to create a HTML. I mean, to create a user interface in your browser. This is for front end. Forms.py is for front end, and this models.py is for your database. But the fields names is same only, so you can easily remember. Okay. See, if you take any web application, usually developers use form tag only. Okay, that's why form tag is very important. Suppose if you take any examples, guys. Suppose let's take the book my show itself. So if you want to book a ticket, so of course you click on some a movie name. Okay. After a movie name, you will select the ticket. Okay, and also you have to select a number of seats. Okay. Here you are sending some data, right? How many tickets you want to select and which theater. Okay, those are the fields. How many tickets you want to select and whether you want to select. So even say in the seats also, front end seats will be there. Back side seats will be there. There is Gandhi class seats. Okay, and if you want to any balcony seats, like that also you can select. Okay, you are selecting some data over there, but you actually internally what you are doing, you are storing some data, you are sending some data from front end to back end only. Okay, even if you want to book a ticket, are you getting? So suppose if you take Redbus application itself, so of course you have to book from source location to destination location. You are giving one input for source location and you are giving one more input for destination location. Yes, and also you can have a chance to select a bus and also timings. So usually we use form tag only, but they design that form like that. Okay, by using CSS, JavaScript, and all, they design that form very beautifully. But it's not look like a form. Okay, but here I have not applied any CSS properties. Okay, if you take any web application, even if you take Amazon, even if you want to book any particular product from the Amazon itself, you have to send some data to the backside and it has to validate that data in the middleware or in the backend. Then it has to process, then it has to give some responses. For guys getting, if you take any application, definitely this form tag is very important. By using form tag only you can what I can say, you can deal with some data. Okay. Alright guys, getting, that's why form tag, table, database is very important. For example, you can take any application, guys. For that example, yeah. And also we'll see how to send the email and everything in by using Django. Attending in phone can't unmute, sir. Okay. So we'll see. Okay. Once we are done with this model form and Django form, we'll see how to send a email. Okay. Once you register, okay. Suppose for any application, first you have to register. After registration, you have to log in. Okay. When you see, if whenever you log in only, you can access some pages, right? We'll do all those things later. How to create a login page, how to create a logout page. If you log into any application only, you have to access the home page. Okay. And if you log in, you have to send the mail to your mail address. So we'll see all those exercises or tasks. So it will be interesting. Okay. So is it done? I've done with this forms.py. Are you getting? So, but we are seeing a different ways to do some particular task. Okay. See, earlier we seen the HTML form. We have to perform the CRUD operation. See, suppose if you book any ticket, guys. Suppose you want to cancel, then what you need to do? You have to delete, right? Yes. So you have booked only two tickets, but I want to book it three tickets. Then you have to update your data. Yes. And of course, then you have to see what are the tickets and which time you have booked the ticket. Then after that, you have to read the data from the database only. You have to read. So that's why if you take anything, CRUD operation is very important. That's why we are doing CRUD operation. Okay. You can take any application, any web application. Is it done or not? Or still doing? Don't take models.py. Just directly take forms.py. So why I've taken that models.py is if I compare both the things, you can easily understand. That's why I've taken the models.py. So there is no need to create a models. So we have to create models.py to store the data, but that one we'll see later. Okay. So we have to create models.py to create a table inside the database. But as of now, we are dealing with only form for front end. So once we are seen with all the fields, we'll see that one models. Okay. But if you use the model form, no, I'm telling right model form. If you use the model form, you have some shortcuts. Shortcuts is there. Again, here also no need to write everything. So I've taken this fields right. No need to write everything. So whatever models is there, if you directly you can import these fields only to your forms.py. If you use the model form, so you can reduce the code. If you use the model form, that is the most efficient one. It's done. Shall we see what are the fields is there? Yes, shall we see one by one? Okay. So just like your models.python file. Okay, here also you have so many fields is there. Okay. So to create radio buttons, to create a check boxes, to create a if you want to import, if you want to give any password as an input. So for all those things, we have so many predefined methods is there. Okay. So whenever you make use of those methods, you can easily define. Okay, we are seeing char field. So what is use of the char field? To give the I mean to give, it's like a text type is equals to text. Okay. For email, it's like in email only. It is integer. Okay, integer. We have seen all these things. Okay, then after that, mm, I want to take which field should I take? Okay, for image field, I'll take image is equals to forms dot image field. Something called image field is there. Use this image field, it will create a, it will take the image tag over. I mean, it will ask to upload a image. Then like that, you have something called file is there. File is equals to forms dot file field. See, file field is there. Okay. Then after that, for date time, forms dot date field. See, I will tell what is use of the date input and all later. So like that, the time field is also there. Forms dot time field. Okay. Then so then what I can take. So I've taken the date field. Okay, we have something called. Okay, we'll see. Check boxes, right? Yeah. So I'll take check is equals to search field. Yeah, we'll see. Forms dot check whether when you have any see checkbox, select choice field. Choice field is there. Okay. So how to give choices? How to give choices? Now I'll take see. So actually, for models also we can pass these choices. You'll see all those things in the this one. So I'll take a variable in the model form. We'll see all those things. Okay. So I'll take one list. Okay, again inside the list, I'll take male. I want to ask the okay, it's a choice field, right? Okay. For choice field, I'll take a Python. I'll take Python. Okay, then for Java also you have to take like this. Okay, you have to take in form of pairs. You have to take in the form of pairs. One value is to show to the user, and one more value is to pass the value from front end to back end. Okay. Now here take choices as a. I am getting error here. Oh, I've taken C now. That's fine. Okay. Now take it choices. We have something called choices is there. Just pass the data. Why? Because this is choice field. Okay. Now just refresh your page. Your browser is running only. See here. This is for image. This is for your file. And here you're getting date field. And here you're getting time field. But I'm not getting that. See, you will get some icon right here. If you click on the icon, it will show. It has to show the your calendar. You can also get that. You can also get that. You'll see that one later. See here I'm getting Python and Java. Yes. See Python and Java I'm getting here. Yes or no? Like that you can create a drop down. So it's like a drop down only. Okay, if you want to add some more options, you can add. So I'll take Python, Java, then I'll take SQL here. SQL. But you have to give in the form of pairs. Okay. One value is to display to the user. Okay. One value is to display to the user, and one more value is pass pass that value from front end to back end. I'll take SQL here. SQL. Then what is there? I'll take data science or testing. I'll take like this. You can add the choices. Okay. Now go and refresh your page. Just refresh. Now here I'm getting Python. Now I'm getting Java SQL testing also. Okay. Now we are seeing the choice field. Now, okay, go here, enter. Here you can enter. Yes, your phone number also you can enter. I've given integer field. That's why I'm getting the up button and go button. Here also it is character field. Okay, it's fine. See, if you click on this choose file, it will open. It will ask the to choose your image. Why? Because that is the image field. Okay. Now, mm, now we'll see one more thing. Okay. So now how to create a radio button? What is the radio button, guys? What is radio button? Why we need radio button? What is the difference between boxes and radio button? Yes, what is the difference? What is the difference? So I'm asking, what is the difference between the what's the difference between your radio button and a checkbox? We can use only one. Okay, for checkbox, why use checkbox? Whenever you want to take the whenever you want to select the multiple options, whenever you want to select only one among the all. So at that time, what you can use? Radio button. We'll see the radio button, how to create a radio button. Okay, see here. So, mm, go to your. So I want to create radio button. So I'll take. Usually we take a radio button for gender, right? So I'll take gender itself. Okay, here also I'll take data. So I'll take data as a. I'll take gen, gender is so here also it will in checkbox. What? Checkbox multiple select. Okay, we can also do that one. We'll see all those things. Okay. So here I'll take the then. So here also you have to give some options, right? So for that one, I will take like this. So first I have to take male, then I'll take male. Again for female, take one more collection, one more pair. female, and comma again inside the sorry. Inside that field itself, you have to take one more female. Okay. Now see, I've taken gender. Here also take forms. Dot. You have to take a choice field here also. Choice field. But after choice field, we have something called a widget is there. See here, widget. So by using that attribute, we can also make this choice field as a radio button. Okay. See, actually it's a choice field. Even if you take tick boxes, even if you take drop down, even if you take radio button, all are what guys choice fields only, right? You have to select one among the. I mean, you have to select, right? Already the data is there. You have to select. Only you have to select. You don't need to give any input. Okay. So for all these fields, you have choice fields is there, but you can differentiate. Okay, you can differentiate by taking widget. So even for widget also you can pass the input. What type of input that you want to pass? Okay. So here I'll take radio button. See, radio select is there. Just pass that radio select, and after that give choices is equals to that gen. So for choices, I have stored all the choices inside my gen variable. Okay. Okay. Now go to your browser and just refresh this one. So I'm getting gender. So either you can select male, either you can select female, but you can't select both the things. See, sir, no, you can't select both the things. But if in case of checkboxes, you can select the multiple things. So how to create? See here, actually, if you take a radio button, checkboxes, or drop down, for all those things you have to give some data, right? Already you have to give some data, but you have to select which one you have to select. So those all are comes under choice field only, but you can differentiate like this. By taking widget, you can make any choice field as a radio select or checkbox select. Okay, for even for checkbox also, we have something called for checkbox. We'll take this is a drop down, right? This is a drop down. One second. Okay. Let me now what I want to take. I want to take the checkboxes, right? Okay. So take check. Hmm. Even for checkbox also you have to select some data. So we want to pass some data, right? Second, I'll take one variable name. I'll take a is equals to. What should I take? Hmm? What should I take? Yes, guys. So I'll take Python. Those things only I'll take. Okay, skills. What are the skills you know? A skill set. So I'll take Python. You come up Python. You Python. Then you know web tech. Take web tech. After that, I will take Python. I'll take a web tech. Then Django. Importantly, B Django. Okay. Then what you know? What are the other technologies that you know? I'll take JavaScript also. Take JavaScript. Okay. I've taken. Then so here also you have to take choice field. Okay. Here also you have to take choice field. But for widget, you can pass some different field. Okay. This forms dot. Okay. Forms dot choice field. Choice field. Okay. Again take parenthesis. Again give widget is equals to dot forms dot. So you have something called this is checkbox. Give check here. See checkbox input. You have something called checkbox input is there. Just give checkbox input, and after that give choices is equal to skills. Okay. Now we'll check. Just refresh. See, I'm getting checkboxes, but why I'm getting only one checkbox? Hmm, hmm, hmm. So here, You have to take multiple choice field. Something is there. The multiple choice field. Something. Okay, we'll check. Count dot. See whether we have. Okay. See here. Multiple choice field is there. Yeah. Multiple choice field is there. Then go and refresh. New attribute. Okay. 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 So I have to take inside. Okay. I have to pass for multiple choice. Then okay, give me a second. Let me check. So we just was a form field for multiple choice field. Choices is equals to same thing right and given. Mm, so let me check, guys. Is equals to, okay, it's not a input, right? It's not an input. Okay, it's a choice field only. It's not a multiple choice input. It's a choice field only. You can directly take. Okay, 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 okay. So let me remove this. It's forms dot. You have something called choice field is there. It's a field only. It's not an input. Okay, now first choices is equals to choices is skills. Okay. Again, also notice some error. Okay, this is not. See, it's a. I have taken a model test field. It's a multiple test field. It's not multiple test where it is. It's a multiple test field, not a model test field. Yeah, multiple test field. Okay, now I'm not getting any error. See, simple mistake. Yeah, now I'm getting. Now I'm getting all. Okay, you can select the multiple things, but if you want to get only single one, let me take choice field only directly. Why you're not getting check boxes? Widget two forms dot checkbox input. Earlier also again checkbox input, right? And choices is equals to skills. So earlier no, I have not given this checkbox input. So maybe that's the mistake. Okay, we'll see. Oh, okay, that's okay. Okay, let me give here instead of checkbox. So we have so many fields there, guys. It's difficult to remember all. Let me give choice field only, but here I'll give multiple checkbox. Select multiple. Okay, now we'll see. Yeah, now I'm getting finally. See, you can select Python, you can select WebTech, you can select Django, you can select JavaScript, you can select all the things. So now I'm getting checkbox here. So this is your radio button. So you can select only one. But in case of checkboxes, you can select all the things. In case of drop down, you can also select the one. See, are you guys getting? So there are so many fields is there, guys. Definitely will get confused. And suppose if you want to take password, okay, want to take password, how to take password? So here for password also you have to take prompts dot uh, take care field only, take care field only. But by taking widget, you can give the input, what type of input you want to give. Okay. So I'll take forms dot password input. We have something called password input is there. See, if you give the password input, it will take input as a password input. Okay. See, even if you enter any data here, it will not display. Why? Because that is a password input you are giving. Okay, 1 second. Guys, are you getting the difference? The widget, why we need to use the widget? So to specify the what type of input you want to pass, so for that purpose you have to take the widget. Okay. See here I've taken the char field. Here also I've taken the char field only. The field name is same, but here it's taking the password input, but here it is taking the normal character field. Okay. So actually you are for to enter this name, you have to take widget. Okay. You have to take widget is equals to what is the input? What type of input you are giving? Text input, right? We have something called text input is there. Okay. So like that you have to pass. So text input you are giving, that's why you have to pass widget is equals to form dot text input. Even for date also we have something called some widget is there. You'll see that one. That's why you're not getting that calendar over there. Okay. Okay. Widget is equals to. Sir, sir can can you again tell about widget? Okay. See, widget is a one of the attribute. Okay, it's a one attribute to pass what type of input that you want to give that particular field. Okay, here see character field is there. For password also I have taken the character field. Okay, if you take the character field, you can pass the numbers also. You can pass the alphabets. You can pass the special characters. Okay, but here for that name, for this name field, you have to pass only text. Yes or no? You have to pass only text. Yes or no? But here, this is a password field. I want to make this field as a password field. So that's why I've taken what type of input you have to give. Only password input you have to give. Okay. So that is also one class. See here. When I over on this, it's a class. So they have defined all those things. Even your text to input is a one class. So it will only take the text input, okay, for the name. Are you getting? Are you getting, guys? Yeah, so that is the widget. So here also, I want to take date field, right? Here also I want to take the date field. So again we have something called forms dot widget is also we have something called date is there. See, date input is there. But if you give the date input, you take now this field will only accept the date input. Okay, it will not accept any other type of inputs. It will only accept the date input. Okay, now go here and refresh, check whether you're getting the that icon. So for date, see, I'm not getting anything. Okay. Now what you need to do is you have to pass. Okay, guys. Okay, now tell me in the HTML form how you can create a date tag. I mean, how you can create that date field that you have to take type is equals to date. Yes or no? You have to take type is equals to date. I mean, in the input tag, you have to give type as a date. Then it will display the date. So here also you have to take like that. Okay, here also you can take like that. So how to take that one? See, for date input, you have to give something called attribute. Okay. See, ATTRS. So here to pass any, if you want to pass any HTML attributes manually, you can make use of this attributes variable name. Are you getting what are HTML attributes? You know, right? What are HTML attributes? Typo, name, ID, class. Those are HTML attributes. If you want to pass any attributes, you can take this ATRS. Okay, you can take ATRS. Is a variable name. And after taking the dictionary, in the form of dictionary, you can take. Okay. Now I'll pass my key. Okay. My attribute name as a type and value as a what is the field you want to take? Date field. So I want to take the date field. Okay. So input type is equals to date. It's now it is similar to your so now it is similar to your input tag. Input type is equals to date. It's similar to this one. Okay, now we'll check. Now go and refresh this one. You are not getting. Okay, my server is not running. Again, I'm getting some error. What is that error? Okay, I'm not getting any error. Let's refresh this. See, now I'm getting that one. You can select the date. Yes or no? Now it's taking the date input. Okay, it's taking the date input. Do not take any other input. Okay, like that you can also pass the time. Like that you can also pass the time. Now I have taken the time field. Take widget. So what type of input you want to pass that you can pass inside the widget. So I'll take forms dot. We check whether we have anything called time input is there. Say time input is there. Take time input and after that take ATRS. You want to pass HTML attributes. So take attributes is equals to inside the dictionary you can pass the key and value. Okay. First pass key as a type that is your HTML attribute and you have to get the time right. Just give the time. Okay. Now again we refresh this page. Go back and run the server. Okay. Refresh this page. See now I'm getting time also here. See how nicely I'm getting the time. So we have seen the drop down, how to create a drop down, and we have seen how to create a check boxes, how to create a multiple check boxes, and also we have seen the password input, how to give the password input, and also we have seen how to create a field to choose a input. Okay. Now we have seen phone number for email for name. Okay. Now even for phone number, okay, we have something called tell is there, right? We'll try that one. Okay. Widget is equals to we'll see we have any input is there bounce dot. So yeah, obviously it's an integer input only. Do you have anything called integer input here? No, right? So okay, number input is there. Take number input. Again take ATTRS is equals to. So what is the type you want to take? Tell. We have something called tell is there. So take tell. Okay, my server is running. Go on. Just refresh this one. See that field is changing now. Okay. Now you can directly pass the phone number. See earlier I'm getting up and down buttons. Okay, it is just a integer field. Now it is a phone number field. Okay, it's a phone number field. Are you guys getting? Hmm? Yes. Okay. See like that you can also okay now Now tell me guys, now I want to add the placeholder. Okay, I want to add the placeholder. How you can add? See, placeholder is also one HTML attribute. Placeholder is also an HTML attribute, right? You have to take placeholder is question, you have to give some value. Yes or no? So here itself you can take, right? So here itself, see, I will pass one. I will take one more key as a placeholder. See here, I'll take placeholder. Placeholder. Okay, I've taken the placeholder. Give colon and take some value. Enter mobile number. Enter mobile number. Okay, I'll take enter mobile number. Okay, my server is running. Go and refresh here. See, am I getting that placeholder here? Placeholder here? Yes. Like that, you can add the HTML attributes also for your particular field. Now, if you want to add the title attribute, just take the title attribute. Title colon. Already some predefined title you are getting, but you can also add your own. Okay, even for char field also, I want to give the placeholder. Just take here parenthesis. Just take ATRS. So what is that ATRS? That is a attribute. That is HTML attribute. Now take the dictionary and pass the values. So placeholder colon enter your name. Okay, that's the placeholder I've taken. Then let me take the title also. Title is equals to I'll take name please. I'll take name please. Now is my server is not running. Just run the server. Okay, go back and refresh this page. So here you are getting the placeholder. Enter your name. But when you're over on that, say name please. I'm getting that title tooltip. Yes or no? I'm getting the tooltip right. Name please. For email, I'm not getting. Why? Because I have not added any title or placeholder. See, now like that, you can also add the attributes, guys. You can select the what type of input you want to give to this particular field. Okay, you can select the what type of input you want to give to this particular field, and after that input, what are the attributes you want to give for that input tag. Okay, so all those things you can take here. Do this one. So we have seen how to take the date field and how to take the time field and how to take the drop down, how to take the radio button, how to take the check boxes. So many fields are there, guys. These are some important fields. Okay. So I'll take again one more thing. Year of passport. 2020. Okay. So for that one also you have to take date field. Okay. Date field. Yeah, but see, for year of password, I don't want to give all the years, but I want to give some selected years. Okay. So how to do that? So I want to give only some selected years. So I will take one list. To insert the list, I will pass the all the data. Okay, all the years. Whichever the years I want to give. So I want to take only 2019, and then I want to take only 2020. Well, that should be inside the string. 2020. Then I want to pass 2021 and take 2022. Okay. Now, of course, it is a form field, but you have to take widget here. Why? Because you want to select the particular date right among the. It's not going to repeat. Yeah, yeah. Just wait. Okay. Again, forms dot. You can select the single date field, right? Okay, that is select a date widget is equals to. Sorry. So again, it's have to take function. So year past years. You have something called years is there. Years is equals to li. Okay. Now just refresh this page. See, I'm getting year of password. You are getting only 2019, 20, 21, 22. Okay. You're getting only 2019, 20, 21, 22. Okay, do this one. One more field, date time field is also there. It forms dot of date time field. This date time field is there. Just take down that one and go here. Just refresh this page. So you're getting date time field, but you have to give the input. What is the input you want to give? That is widget is equals to. Okay, we'll check. Widget is equals to. We have something called forms dot date time input is there. Yeah, date time input is there. Okay, now refresh. So again also you have to pass the type, I think. Yeah, you have to take ATRS. So what is that type guys? To pass both date and time. So what is that input tag? Okay, let me check. I have not remembered that. So I'll take input date time. So what is the value you have to give? Date time. Okay. Can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, fine. Okay, now that is the what is the type is equals to date time, right? Now go to your forms. So here take date time. of, so you have to pass one attributes. So take atrs is equals to, you can take the dictionary. Inside the dictionary, first you have to give that type name, that is date type. Type, sorry, type, you have to give the attribute for data. Type colon, what is the attribute name? Date time. Okay, have to take a date time. Now go and refresh your browser, your web page. Just refresh this web page. Now also you're not getting, why? The date time only I have given, right? Okay, now I'm getting date time local. See, now I'm getting both date and time. Okay, in this single field. Here I'm getting separately. Date is separate and time is separate. See, that's how you can take this. Okay, if you know that input type and R, you can take the attributes here like this. If you know this ATTRS, you can easily do this. Okay, so we have seen date field, time field, choice field, radio button, check boxes, then file field, image field, character field, integer field, email field. Then what else is there? Okay, someone has search, right? So how to take this search button? So how to take for what is the type is equals to search? Type is equal to search, right? So type is equals to search. Just take those, take that one. So I'll take one field. I'll take character field only. Yeah, I'll take character field. Okay, I'll take search equals to forms dot. I'll take char field, char field, but here I'll take a widget equals to forms dot. What are the fields? Let's see, boolean field is also there. What type of input you can take? Multiple hidden input, multi widget, null boolean field, number input, password input, select, select multiple slug field. Text, see, we can also take the text area. Okay, we'll see that one. See, URL field is there, URL input is there, UUID field is there. So I'll take text input only. Okay, I'll take text input only. Here also I'll take text input, but I will take ATTRS is equals to type colon search. On server, go here and just refresh this page. So I'm getting search button now. So this is actually a search button. So you have to take type search. That's it. I think spelling is correct, right? For search. So sometimes due to some spelling mistake also will not get SEARCH. Yeah, that's correct one. So you will be having so many fields, guys. But I know it's difficult to remember all the fields, but at least you need to remember for radio button, check boxes, for password, for email. Okay, for email, see, for email also we have something called email input is there. Okay, so widget is equals to forms dot. We are having something called email input. See, we are having something called email input is there. Okay, so now it will consider email format. So at gmail.com, like that it will consider. Okay, and also we can validate this one. So are you getting? So you have to select radio button. So you have to take on radio select. To take check boxes, you have to take checkbox select multiple. You have to take. If you take only checkbox select, you will only get one checkbox. But if you take multiple, then you will get multiple checkboxes. And you have to pass choices equals to what are the names you want to give for that checkboxes. Okay. So like that URL field is there, then a boolean field is there. So already all those things actually we don't require. Okay. So we have so many fields is there, guys. Seriously. Sir, how to get reset button? So for reset and submit button, you have to define in your form. Even for search also, you have to define in your form only. So you have to take input is equals to submit, like that you have to take. Okay. For that one, you don't have any option. You have to take input, submit, and you have to give value is equals to register. Give value is equals to register, you get the register button over there. Okay. For clear, you have to take type is equals to reset, right? Type is equals to reset, you have to take. Same thing. Okay, do you have any doubts here? So tomorrow also we'll see the forms. Okay, tomorrow also we'll see and we'll perform the CRUD operation. Once we're done with CRUD operation, we'll see the validators. Then we'll move to the model form. Okay. So at least you're getting what is Django form. So you are no need to write input tag and label tag inside your HTML file. By using this form fields only, you can do that. Okay. If you use this Django form, no, you can easily validate your form. If you use the HTML form, it's difficult. Okay, actually, it's difficult to validate. What is validation means? What is that validation means? So you have to check whether user has entered proper email or not, whether the for phone number is whether it's a 10 digit or not, whether it's starting from 987 or not. So those are the validations you can check if you use the Django form or model form. But if you use the HTML form, no, that's a little bit difficult. Okay, guys, are you getting all these things? Yes. Okay. Now we'll wind up the class here. Tomorrow we'll see some more concepts on this Django form. Okay. I think have you taken the screenshot? Have you taken the screenshot? Okay, take the one screenshot. So from where you have to import from Django import forms. Okay, guys. Rest of the things will continue in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Okay. Bye. Take care. But don't miss the classes. Some is burst in what? What, Ranjan? Okay. We'll not but anyway we'll practice. No, you'll get to know all those things easily. Okay, Ranjan. So what you are telling basically at that time crackers. I don't know. Not in the institution, but it's outside. Okay. Okay, are you getting disturbed that crackers? Actually, I don't know where it is. It's far from our institute, but we're still getting some disturbance. Okay, fine, guys. Okay, don't miss the classes. Okay, don't miss the classes. We are going to deal with some important concepts. Okay, in the coming classes. So don't miss the classes. Okay. Okay, guys. Bye. Take care. We'll see you in the tomorrow's class. Rest of the things.